And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Okay. So they're being rude. You'll get used to it. I've had a lifetime of it.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Olin. All right. Okay. Visit both defenses. Preparations at the ridge and yeah, no. We are definitely going to be visiting everywhere. What we got here? That's the resting, and that is right. Preparations at the ridge. Preparations at the Spire. Was there anything else I needed to do? I got all the campfires. That was very, very important.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
That's 3. That is 3, right? How many have I got? How many more have I got to wait for before?
We're doomed.
There's the Spire. Oh, is one of these better than the others? Yeah, the one that's coming up right now.
They're here. The battle is starting.
No, it's no. You got a little while. You got a little while. No, is it? Oh, I thought this one was coming up right now. Come on. Thought I was going to catch it. I think I did the total opposite. No, caught it right at the bottom. And if I run to that side now, I'll probably do the... Oh, wait, no. Oh, the counterweights are moving up and down, but the elevator's not moving with it. Okay. Maybe the counterweight's just like moving around. Okay. All right. All aboard the hair train. Woo, woo.
It doesn't let up.
Woo. Oh. I am the Gorgon Medusa. Ooh. They really should have added some sort of inertia dampening there. Something just to take the edge off that sudden stop. Slow it down. I mean, seriously. All right, no, you know what? Let's focus. Let's go. Sorry, small child with no survival sense whatsoever. Oh, God. And now I'm about to knock merchants over.
More. Have you just polished that armor with it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
A shame a woman became Sunhawk of the Lodge.
Nothing.
But at least
Out
she
with
did
it,
it to
woman.
honor the men of her house.
Forget I said anything.
Sure.
You look very dignified.
Thank you. We're doing
And
the same.
shiny. Very shiny.
I'll be with you guys in a second. Hey, how you doing?
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts.
Under these banners? Which
Aloy,
banners?
When you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
She had faith.
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
If you don't shut up, you will have the fortunate position of not being able to join the battle with the rest of us on account of your testicles being too swollen. Jeez. Man.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation.
How many outfits
Is there a battle coming? I wasn't
does
informed.
this girl have?
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
More than me.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
Okay, so
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise on a better world.
not gonna need motivational speak then. Don't need to speak to you. I've already spoken to the brains of the operation. Okay. And who else have we got? Did we have anyone else there?
Crazy Aslan tried to kill our Sun King till the machine rider stopped him cold.
Hey!
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle.
Isn't this the girl
If
that...
a Trawl were here, we would have fought together. I know it.
Isn't this Juliet?
So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
Good girl.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe.
I bet those traitorous
Antidote.
Oslan will just
Antidote?
use Dervahl and transport to Main Street.
Antidote. Out of curiosity, that's what one of these?
have no need to loiter around here.
King of Ad wouldn't miss one soldier, right? I mean, just
How
one
many
little...
men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
I bet those
Can I-
traitorous
oh, hey.
Oslan will just conveniently
Aloy?
Dervahl.
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do
Yeah.
you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Okay. All right. So... oh, this
By the
is...
sun. A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next?
I gotta go away from him. I'm not gonna be able to resist the urge to shoot him in the edges. Really not. Okay. Hey, we remember you from the prison.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion.
Isn't it?
Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Okay. Thank you, and... Okay.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the
Oh.
Nora feared more than Zaid.
She was
Yes.
off looking for...
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how
Vengeance.
strong. For the Nora he terrorized,
I
for
remember.
myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home.
Yeah.
It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
That's a nice spear, Uthid.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Th-
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
How are you putting up with this? Yeah, she was looking for, some guy who'd committed crimes against her, and then she got captured. I remember that. Hey! You made it! Of course you did. There's killing to be done.
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught on my ribs.
What?
But I didn't wound you.
Oh, he's
Not by metal.
talking.
Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult for people to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Yep.
Hard, I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Of course he did.
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist?
Yep. This was one of those moments where my natural snippy nature really did make perfect sense. All right. Can't remember her name, but this is the lady with the cannon, Petra.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal.
Okay.
These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Need me to test one out?
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Oh, okay.
The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, is that all? Is that everyone? Is that everyone? Is that which of the targets? Is that a target? I need to know what the target is. It just looks a bit like a but. That's a target, right? I can. Oh, shoot. God damn it. I don't want to be accidentally. See, there's a campfire over there. I didn't want to shoot that one. I wanted to shoot. You know what? Target is the guard at the gate. Yeah, I like your thinking. No, you know what? I've already had fun with it. Shooting targets is not going to be the same. Okay, that's another journal. That is another journal. That is a... Is that the final one? Okay, wait. Review the preparations at the Spire, right? That's... Yeah, the sleeping is to be done over there. So I just keep following... Alright. Nope, that's definitely the wrong way. Where is... Okay. I'm trying to find the actual spire. It should be right above me. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, and hard to miss. Okay. Oh. Hey!
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land.
Eh.
Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
Oh. I miss the Banuk. They were oddly the politest people I've met. As daft as it... I mean, he was aggressive, but always in a way I felt way more accepted there.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
She seems familiar, but I can't quite place her. Did I speak to her up north and she's changed her outfit? She feels familiar. But like she was one of the artistic ones. Or maybe it just reminds me a little bit. Okay. Talana! Oh, hey!
Talana. Why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can promise you I'll break that one. That's just, yeah. It's not that I wouldn't share. Just, fate seems to have chosen a path for me that involves very, very large and fierce. Okay. Okay, we got someone over here. Who? Oh. Nope, 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 nope. See, this is the problem with following the yellow. I'm so primed to follow the yellow. Alright.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Karja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Okay. Anyone else to talk to? No. Okay. Who else have we got? Ah! It's...
Greetings, Aloy.
Oh no, I thought it was...
Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called
I thought it was the
Anointed
three from the Binocular. It's not
It
them.
means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Yeah.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Okay.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Okay. Oh no, I just, for a second I thought it was gonna be the... Wait a minute. Is it just one more up there?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves
the
Eclipse.
Errand.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys, just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Yeah, let's not. Okay, can I not talk to you? Nope, I can't.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Oh. Okay, so that's everyone. But can I? Oh, and another journal.
I hope we fight soon.
Oh.
My armor's getting itchy.
Can I not, like, I don't know, visit the Spire while I'm here? Also, what's that? I mean, okay. I mean, I'm kind of here.
O great sun, how does your gaze fall?
in approval or approach. Turn our heads with your daily pilgrimage, from the east where we came, to the west where only you may go.
Was this the priest trying to make
grant
amends?
Cold metal the warmth of life, and let the machines bask in your great shining. For you, the shadows shrink and part and gather again only at your allowance, without form. Your eyes, the day, your ears, the priests, your lips, the radiant Sun King, as there was before and will be again, your light.
Okay. Could have just used this, couldn't I?
Naman, I should have known if there was going to be a Sun Priest here, it would be you.
And if the Sun King had allowed outlanders to set foot upon the Alight, this Aloy could only be you. I wish the circumstances were different, or that the Psalms of the Sun could give you peace of mind. But if you'll allow me one pontification...
Go ahead.
You've shown strength and compassion. Our enemies only a desperate hate. Both sides claim the blessing of the sun, but the sun that I pray to, it would bestow it upon yours.
You know, Naman, I'm already under some pretty heavy divine pressure, but I'll try to live up to it.
The tribes united against Shadow. How could that not be the sun's will?
Okay. Is this it? Is this the Spire? There is no yellow. I am not getting up there, am I? Nope. I'm not seeing a way up there. Maybe? No. Bummer. Alright, well, I've checked all the defenses, and I've been getting non-stop messages of... Notebook. Data points. Okay, how many of them have now... Repaired, under repair. Under repair. There's a load of them still under repair then. So we got Ultraweave Trials, partial. It's not this, is it? This was not, these were not it. It's this. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's doing them in reverse order though. 1, I think. Let's have a look. 6. Oh, no. Yeah, yes. That's 66. 65. Okay. So we got 5 more. 5 more to go before I can read them all in order. Me? Whee. I have no idea why I wanted to do that. Okay. Looks pretty impressive at night, doesn't it? Okay, still not... I mean, of all the times not to have a funky grapple way down. Maybe they thought that was just disrespectful to the Spire. Having a redhead dive off going whee! See you later, guys. Gotta go get myself some sleep now. Okay, 6th... Right. Another one has been repaired. Oh.
It's decent work.
Fine, I'll leave them out there. Okay. So I've got a bunch of the journals. The repaired ones are a new copy. So I've got the damaged ones and the repair ones. Need to see how many I've got now. Also need to...
Shame a woman became Sunhawk of the Lodge, but at least she did it to honor the men of her house.
A woman now stands as...
Oh, shut up!
So, she played by the rules.
I mean, there is no way I'm stealthing in this. So whatever it does, better be worth it. Oh, God. All right. So, let's find Olin's room, which is...
Do not let Meridian fall without a fight.
Yeah, we definitely won't be letting it fall without a fight. Alright. I can't remember where his house was. I mean, I've actually been there. Just don't... It was here, wasn't it?
Olin's apartment. Feels... empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some bedtime reading. Huh. Okay then, so... Data points, let's have a look. There's under... Why does it say file damage under repair? Okay, so the repaired file, 64. Alright, yeah, 11. Yeah, so, okay, so there are... I've got... all but... No, wait a minute. Haven't I got them all now? 11566. Ah, no, I've got that now. I've got them all. I think I've got them all. Gaia log, Sobek journal 11566. Alright. Right, I've read one already. Which one did I read? How do I know which one I've read? Oh, voice recordings. No, that was Gaia's log. Alright. I'll just read them in order then. Sobek journal 19th of the 11th, 64. Just wrapped up inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway, reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed, prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at Bryce site designing ZD Project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew's already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess I've read this one. Guess Muddy's intention was to ensconce me in an all-seeing presence. Opposite effect. Makes me feel watched on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, holo theatres and first residence block at Zero Dawn site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside... Is it Tucson? 27 already. Extracted teams prioritised Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here. Then fly back to Zero Dawn site. Hedda's promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect MK1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6T grounding. From there I'll spin her up past the 1 Turing mark. Wonder how long it'll take before I break the 1.38 record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Okay. Why is it doing that? Don't do that. Alright, so that's the one I've now read. And this one is... 8 months later? Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I missed her. I developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? Okay. Didn't something happen that made this not a thing? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination, so many decades from now, and I worry that Alpha build of Apollo, so much knowledge, so few restraints, and no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarding the Odyssey message to the Alphas, NATO replied in less than a minute, with a poem of course, The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long. Alright, I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza for couplet or whatever leapt out at me. Humanity with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. Okay, this one was 3 months later, roughly. Halloween. Travis came trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Okay. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out, but not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organised for Zero Dawn staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to Gaia Prime for final inspections with Heras and the President's delegation. Ted was here too, but he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Oh, you should have put a failsafe on Ted. Heras stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the colour of the sky I was flying over here wasn't clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks, and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America toward the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar Seawell. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing, I need to get back to Zero Dawn. That was that one, yeah? Halloween. This is 50... Okay, yes. 2 weeks after New Year. Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Heras warned me? Said collapse of the Eastern Line was imminent, swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. But we had to scramble. Zero Dawn became a madhouse. Absolute bedlam. Every team rushed to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then beaters. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime, and yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems would never have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible, for which I'm glad. I really, really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. Nope. It'll be up to us to perfect Gaia 1 generation only. Update. That was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive, for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Yeah. And that was it. Wow.